We out here in New Orleans, you know?
Okay.
We in New Orleans, baby. You hear me? You hear me?
All right, y'all. So I'm so excited for this. I am here with Chef Searing down in New Orleans. If you don't know, he is the chef owner of Dakar NOLA, which was recently named America's Best New Restaurant by the James Beard Foundation. So we are going to be making Yassa Poisson, which is my favorite Senegalese dish that I've never made in my life. So I'm just excited to dive in.
Yes, well, welcome, Jessica. So I'm gonna kind of walk you through some of the ingredients that we have. So we have beautiful snapper that arrived this morning.
I've never seen this fish.
Look at it, and
just raw.
It's generally
raw dogging.
So look at this fish, extremely fresh. The way how you can tell the fresh, look at the eyes. You can see through the eyes. The gills is completely clean. Dijon mustard, in Senegal we call it moutarde, which is the key ingredient to making a yassa. Of course, citron, which is citrus, lemon, lime, corn just for some decorations, shallots that we're gonna quick pickle, and then some tomatoes to garnish it, some olives. Olives is something that we also add inside a yassa. This is our like nokas. Nokas is pretty much like our sofrito, if you will, like our seasoning. And this is the kick. This is Dakar spice. Spicy.
Oh my God. Okay.
You'll make it. It's not that bad. It has some little flavor. It's spicy?
I can feel it. Oh my God. Oh, and then
it balances out.
It turns up.
Yeah.
Oh, so it
gets there.
And then it spreads.
It gets there. You all right? You need some water? Okay, you're gonna make it through. And then we have some beautiful parsley and some onions. Boom, 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 boom.
Impressive knife work.
So you're gonna add a little bit of Dijon mustard in here. A little bit of Roth. This one's not spicy.
How much?
I would say about 3 tablespoons.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 tablespoons.
Let's not blow out anybody's palate, namely me.
There you go. That's good.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put this one tiny bit. Look at that.
Is that tiny?
That's tiny right there.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get in there. Let it marinate. Allow it to marinate, and then add a little bit of a sea salt, which is done with.
So did you cook with your mom a lot growing up?
My mom actually had a restaurant in Harlem.
More?
Yeah, you got a little more.
Oh, really? Is it still there?
No, it actually closed before I was born.
Ah, okay.
Because she actually came here in the 80s, in the late 80s. At the time, a lot of the Senegalese men, or African men, I would say, what's African men? A lot of them just drove taxi. That's all they did. And then when my mom came, she started cooking for them. And it became popular. She was only cooking for my dad, and my dad invited friends. Eventually, everyone started knowing about it, and then it became a thing.
Oh, I love that.
You know, so I kind of grew up in the hospitality. Now we're gonna go to the stove, and we're gonna start cooking these onions.
Okay.
So we're gonna get the flame on. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil, and I'm gonna allow you to add the.
Okay. What kind of oil?
We're just using vegetable oil.
Okay.
And then after this, we're gonna clean our rice.
Okay.
And then do our beautiful garnish chicken.
So wait, I see you put oil in it. Do you always put oil in your rice?
I always put oil in my rice.
I've never put oil in rice.
It helps it not to stick.
Oh, interesting. I use
a
rice cooker, so.
Fair enough. To get a perfect fluffy rice, for me, I think that rice is one of the things that you gotta have so much patience to cook rice. You can't flip and flop opening the pot. It doesn't work. To get it fluffy, you gotta cook it 80%. And the other 20% has to steam. Yeah. That's how perfect rice is done, you know what I mean?
I've never made a pot of perfect rice.
Over here, the onions, you can see the onions are really caramelized. I'm gonna add a little bit of my deglazing liquid.
So they use fish sauce?
Senegal? Yeah. Some people use fish sauce, some people do the smoked fish.
Okay.
You know, I mean, and I think sometimes the smoked fish, if you don't know how to really use it well, it can over-dominate the dish.
Okay.
You definitely see tomatoes inside of yassa for garnish, no? Man.
I don't know.
In Senegal, a lot of people, when they cook the national dish, it's based on what all the fancy dishes based on what they have available. Yeah. This is radish. I'm gonna cut them as well, just chiffonade. This one's gonna be much more finer.
This is so impressive to watch. How often have you cut your fingers?
It's definitely been over a decade cutting myself like using a knife, but I cut myself all the time accidentally, all the time. Whether the rice.
Did you look up?
No, not even. I'm talking about like the knife is just sitting there. Oh. Like stuff like that. But actually using a knife is very rare that I cut myself because it's more like dancing. So all you gotta do is cut the olives in half.
That.
Yeah, she got it. She got the olives.
I can handle that. How am I cutting them?
All you gotta do is cut them in half.
Okay.
So now we're gonna clean the fish.
Okay, I'm gonna
watch
you clean the fish.
Make sure it's completely dry. Reason why that I want it so dry is that when I add it to that hot pan,
it doesn't.
There we go. Just slice through the fish, that way the seasoning could go through. See that beautiful consistent cut?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we add a little bit of this spice. She's like
a lot of it, but okay.
We gonna survive now. We gonna survive, all right? Look at the fish. It's now nice and seasoned. As you can see, I got my hand dirty. You know. Cool. That's good. Let me squeeze in here. Don't worry about the seed because it's gonna come off. So what you want to do when you drop in the fish? I'm gonna drop it that side down. Okay. So that way the oil doesn't splash against here.
Okay.
Yeah. You see that? See that water? Yeah. Back up.
I'm all the way back. Cause Chef, even when the oil hits you, you don't even feel it anymore, do you?
I mean, you get used to it, you know. It's like boxing. I feel like they're so used to the punches. Now we're gonna add salt. Sea salt on this top. Look at that rice. See how nice and fluffy?
It tastes like my mom's rice, actually.
Oh, man.
It tastes like my mom's rice.
Look how beautiful that sauce is. Oh, look at that beautiful fish. We're making that authentic yassa.
Now we're gonna slather it.
Now we're gonna
with
slather
the yassa.
it. Look at that sauce. Look at
that.
that.
Look at that. Elevated. Look at that. I've never had yassa that looks like this. This is the elevated yassa.
Look at that.
This is not your mom's yassa.
I know that's right.
This looks a little elevated.
Well, let's see. I mean, let's see as good as it looks. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
You gotta get in there.
No, I'm just used to the brown dish when I eat it. Okay.
Yes, it's warm, so.
This is so moist. I've actually never had yassa with fish this moist.
I'm telling you, like, you can't, like I tell a lot of people that the food that I try to cook, I don't want it to be a pretend. I want it to feel natural. I want people to enjoy it, to bite and really sit with they thoughts. You know what I mean?
This is so good.
I was trying to tell you. We out here in New Orleans, you know?
Okay.
We in New Orleans, baby. You hear me? You hear me?
I love it. Catch me in the kitchen.
There we go. Catch her in the kitchen.
Yes.
Well, thank y'all so much for joining us this wonderful day. I hope that people enjoy this series, and we'll see what it lead up to.
We'll see, right?
Yeah.
You want to see us on your TV screen?
Boom.
Subscribe, like and subscribe. That's what the kids say, like and subscribe.
Yeah.